happening, was happy enough to just sit outside the leader, push the button at the top of the straights, and she skipped away. Miss Layla 9 is second, 3 Lord Darcy, who travelled quite keenly during the run. He's third, and Green Luck has run fourth, fresh up after nearly a year. But the Radiant One for the Dennis brothers, the Darcy Brahma mare out of the Diamond One, royally bred, royally ridden as well from Tina Komaniaki, wins the Spates Timadou Stakes. It is 8, 9, 3 and 2. One to come this afternoon, Nicole. Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge 1400 at 4:45.
And she gets a much-deserved black type as well. She had been placed in listed level previously, including a third in the Pegasus Stakes back in November. She backed it up with a really hard-fought fourth in the Lindale Stewart Stakes as well. So getting a win here at listed level in the Spates Timadou Stakes will be a very big buzz for the team, of course. Beautifully bred, being out of the Diamond One, the tail of the cat mare, from the wonderful family there that the Dennis brothers do race, by Darcy Brahma. The blinkers going on, and she was never really in doubt. She had this race well in commission, looking a treat out there as well. As you can see, by Darcy Brahma, raced by the breeders as well there, the Dennis brothers. Congratulations to you. That star pedigree, courtesy of Westbury Stud. The money was all on for her, Mark Cook's in the Radiant One, and she does deliver in fine style in our feature. Still one to come for us. We'll be back for that one at 4:45.
I always love seeing those great colours, the Dennis Brothers colours, saluting anywhere in the country, and particularly in the south. Well, it's now time for Karaka Millions 2024. Crocetti is the short-priced favourite into 125 for the Cambridge Stud Almanzor Trophy. The BGP boys have had $300,000 at 270 for Crocetti to win and James McDonald to ride a winner. It's a power play, tab.co.nz. If you'd like uninterrupted Ellerslie coverage, it's available on Trackside Premier. We'll join them now. It's meeting code 2. Karaka Millions night about to get underway.
Peter Williams, who of course has a pretty exciting galloper in the first.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of really good runners here. But tell us about just a few. Floozy, how is she for today?
Look, she's well. Everything's good with her. She just only had the one trial at Tauranga. It was an easy trial. I had no intentions of coming here, but when I first rung up and said how it was in, there's only about 5 or 6 in it, so I thought, we'll put a nomination in. And we hope that it can take her through to bigger and better things.
Yeah, she looks really talented. The horse that you galloped with against Crocetti's Desert Lightning, who goes around in the 4-year-old race, how's he doing?
He's fine. He's good. I'm happy. What will be, but he's in great order.
Best of luck today.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Aidan. Brittany Taylor, will get to you for the first time. You've had a canter on the new track and you're behind the gates. How do these horses look?
And they look fantastic. The track feels unbelievable. All eyes on Crocetti, obviously, here in the first. And he's an ultimate professional in the parade and on the way to the gates. Just behind the gates now, he's getting a little bit more on his toes. Warren Kennedy just trotting him around lightly at the moment as they do begin to load. But no knocks from me on him behind the gates. He is an absolute professional.
Good stuff, and looking forward to your post-race interviews throughout the day. There's James McDonald, of course, leading jockey throughout the world. Great to have him on track with a person that he rides for pretty often, and a fellow Kiwi in Chris Waller. Let's talk about the speed in this race, because that is an element that comes into the first.
Yeah, they're not going to make it easy for Warren. If he manages to somehow get 3 back off the leaders, look, these good Australian jockeys out, they'll keep him in a pocket.
Yep, they will be going hard here. Merchant Queen, and then you've got those 3 at the bottom, those outsiders in Our Absolute Shoes and Tanya's Dragon. Yep, blink and you'll miss it. The first song, Karaka Million Night. Boy, it's really going to set up the evening, guys.
It sure is. There's just a couple of horses to load. George Simon, to you for the first time on what is going to be an epic night.
Yeah, thank you, team. Thank you, Emily, and we welcome in all our, of course, viewers from throughout the country and indeed internationally as well on the various media outlets. It is arguably, well, undoubtedly, the most anticipated race meeting, I reckon, in New Zealand racing history. The TAB Karaka Millions night is almost upon us. All the waiting is almost over. Last one to come in is Our Absolute. Lindsay Satherley aboard for husband and wife training combination, and part owners Robin and Russell Rogers. So Our Absolute is about to complete the load up. The Cambridge Stud Almanzor Trophy. We are set. Stephen Barlow on the rostrum. We are set. Here we go. Gates open, we're off on Karaka Millions Night and slow out Egyptian Queen. Missed it by 2, getting back also December. First away, Merchant Queen from the inside, followed out by Sultaness. Going forward also is our Absolute. Tonya's Dragon from the deep looks to go forward as well. Toshi forward is next, Crescetti. He'll settle midfield, the favourite on the inside. A length away then is Star of Justice, followed by back in the field now looking to recover Egyptian Queen. Then came Shoes from Just a Floozy, and last of all is December. 8 lengths over the field as they race down towards the 600 metres, and it's Merchant Queen the leader. Leads by a half length from Tonya's Dragon. Toshi forward out 3 deep. 1.5 away Crescetti, he's 4th. He's idling along and behind the leaders. Then followed by our Absolute. Soltes further back in the field next as they head for home was Egyptian Queen, then Star of Justice, then came Shoes, and further out December at the 250. Merchant Queen the leader. Crescetti has her in his sights. 2 lengths away then as they head down looking to run on this Egyptian Queen. Crescetti made the lead at the 150, shooting for 7th. He is in 7th heaven, Crescetti. Brilliant fresh up. Second over Merchant Queen. What a run from Egyptian Queen in 3rd spot. Just a Floozy was 4th, and then followed by Star of Justice, and behind them December, Toshi for it. Then Tonya's Dragon, Sultaness. Further back our Absolute, and Shoes will be the last of them home. He is a class act, and I'm picking it will be one of a number of class acts that we will be privileged to see tonight on TAB Karaka Millions Night. Number 1 Crescetti under 60 kilos. He just got a lovely run in behind the leaders. Oh boy, and when you looked at him at the 250, the Wizard of Woz was dead set swinging on Crescetti. That is 7 from 7. He is a Group 1 winner, of course, at his previous start in the 2,000 guineas. Second over, Merchant Queen. Third, what an effort by Egyptian Queen after blowing the start. And Just a Floozy will be the 4th of them home in the first, the Cambridge Stud Almanzor Trophy.
Just what the punters wanted to see, wasn't it? And an unbeaten record extended, now 7 from 7 for Crescetti. What a way to return to the track team. He's back, and he's back big time.
He stepped a stride slow out the gates as well, Emily, and Warren managed to still hold the trail. So, look, he's all class as we know, and it's a great way to kick off the day.
He was really swinging on Crescetti, wasn't he, on the point of the bend. Tonya's Dragon started to drift on the point of the bend. It meant that he could just idle up over underneath and then put away Merchant Queen. Some good runs in the race from Egyptian Queen and Just a Floozy in behind.
Yeah, your numbers were 1, 5 and 7 over the line, and for Warren Kennedy, what a way to start the night, and for punters, a good way to start the night. And of course, the boys get paid. They'll be looking for James McDonald to ride a winner now. That's what they need to get one of those bets home, to win $810,000. Took the $2.70 odds, and they had $300,000 on that option. Nice for Warren Kennedy. Crescetti, they get home. Thought Merchant Queen went really well in what was a difficult race with the speed that was on paper. Brittany, we'll get to you. You've got Warren. No doubt he's chuffed.
Absolutely, Warren. What's the overriding emotion? Is there a sense of relief when you're riding one that's undefeated? It's a bit of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of pressure with this horse. Not from the owners, anyone. It's just the racing public and the general publicity around him. He's undefeated, very short favourite. Want everyone to start the night off right. A lot of pressure going into him, but he's just class, this horse. He really did everything. Didn't go to plan, he slipped, he lost his back legs out the gate. Wasn't where I wanted to be, but he just relaxed really nicely, got up on the rail, and he's got a devastating turn of foot, which he showed today.
And what about the support that you've had from particularly Daniel? Since you've come over, it's not always easy for someone to come overseas and establish themselves. You must be rapt to find yourself in a stable like his and with a horse like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very fortunate. With Daniel Nakle, he brought me over. It's well documented. Cambridge have scooped me up. I've had a lot of support from the whole racing fraternity here. They've been really gracious to me and accepting of me, and I've been able to start my career off here really well, and look, may it long continue, we hope.
Let's hope that this undefeated run can continue. Congratulations, go and enjoy it.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Yeah, so we go from the Wizard of Woz, Warren Kennedy, who's handled this horse beautifully, to co-trainer Danny Walker. Danny, geez, a matter of fact really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's good to get it away. He's won well.
Yeah, 7 from 7. Was there pressure on you coming into this?
No, not really. No, he doesn't give us pressure, this horse. He's just so easy, and he's a delight to train.
I remember talking to you very early on. You knew he was one who was a bit special. Yep. What's this journey been like so far?
Oh, it's amazing, really. it's sort of like everyone's getting on board, and he's in the cameras all the time and everything. Daniel loves it. He just loves the camera.
What about the horse, though? He just seems like a really cruisy dude as well.
He's a really, really good horse. Yeah. He really always has shown us that. He's a little star.
And what about your co-trainer, Aaron Tarter? I know you work together so well.
Yep, Aaron, we do all the work together with him and the staff at home, and thanks to all them. And it's really good, and the owners, he's a happy man.
He sure is. When will we see him next?
BCD Sprint, we hope. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll come through this easy enough.
Usually he does, but you never know with horses, do you know? But hopefully he does, and we can look forward.
Go give him a special pat.
Cheers, thanks.
You bring on the BCD Sprint. That's where Crescetti heads next, looking to make it 8 from 8. We can go back and analyse the last 600 metres of this event that saw Crescetti extend that unbeaten run. Great to see him picking up right where he left off. We talked about speed post-race, beautiful scenes there with Daniel Nutley, and a horse that has been so good to him, hasn't it?
He has. He does love his horses, and he deserves a good one as well, Daniel. And look, Warren was just sort of popped off one off the rail here, and then realised that Tanya's Dragon was running off. So he got a dream run through them, and the horse balanced up. Look at his big stride.
Yeah, he really does. When he balances up, that's when he really lets down.
He does. Look, he just powers up, doesn't he? And look, he's a horse now that is looking at taking on the older horses. That's the next level now for him. He's been able to clean up the 3-year-olds. It's now for that next target, isn't it now, Leith?
And the best thing about him, he goes left-handed, right-handed. He puts himself on the speed, and just wonderful to watch.
Of the beaten horses, what do we make of those in behind me?
Just a Floozy was really good from back second last. She's weaved her way through, and that's only her second run, so she's going to come out of that pretty experienced and be very hard to beat next time.
Yeah, and I think Merchant Queen as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her run. She's been able to hold the rest out. She was always going to be that natural leader. I'm sure there's a lot that have cleaned up in terms of multiples around her, because she was the horse that was going to be in front. It wasn't that torrent of speed from out wide like I was expecting, Leith. Those horses sort of found their position.
No, they went sort of even tempo, where it did sort of gave everything a pretty good chance in the race.
Aidan, we'll get back to you.
We'll leave it there. If you'd like to catch uninterrupted coverage of Ellerslie, Trackside Premiere, Channel 64 or TVNZ Duke.